Hey guys, it's Gray here and welcome back to more Donkey Kong Country Returns. Today we'll be doing more of World 6, starting with 6-7 Tippy Shippy, and we'll be ending on 6-5. You might think that's short, but I actually did do 4 again. The difference is this time I decided to do 6-4 for 6-5 because 6-4 is pretty difficult and I figured it'd just be easier to get out of the way first, so just to clear it up right away so there's no confusion, 6-4 is included in these levels. So, okay. This level is pretty hard, I'd say. It's very, very challenging. You gotta be careful. It doesn't start off super hard, but you gotta be careful not to fall off the ship, basically, because, yeah, it's moving a lot, and not much to say other than that. Like, the real draw of this level are those stupid little planks there from those cannons. Like, I've talked about it before in the other video when I was doing this normally, and this isn't too different aside from the fact that really you have 1 hit point. It's about the same. Remember to watch these planks and keep observing it and make sure you know the patterns. You can see the O there and you get that way. Like, you can tell some of these planks it'll go back, so keep your eyes open so you don't fall off. It's not too difficult. It's all simple stuff. Watch the rocks here. Don't fall. It's pretty easy. Here, just take your time. I waited until I knew I was safe. Ducked and then when you finally think you're free to get up towards those vines, go for it. 'Cause it's not very hard. It's just a matter of waiting it out. A lot of mirror mode is basically patience, so remember, patience will keep you alive in this. Unless you're in a speed segment. Sometimes you need to be quick, but yeah. Rule of thumb with this mode is definitely that most of the time you can survive without too much issue if you're patient. So, yeah, and I just kind of roll jump there to grab it. You don't have to do that, but that's what I would probably recommend. Here, watch what you're doing. You can see it tries to trick you, and if you jump towards that 3rd platform right away, you'll probably die. So be careful. Now here, see where it's cheating and trying to clear out these planks of wood, so you can't just cross right away. You have to watch and make sure you don't go, or you might get shot if you go too quickly. Get over on through this barrel though. Be careful because it will start collapsing like over the floor will. I mean, G's just right there. You should be able to get it, but run as soon as you get that G and go for the exit because you may fall to your death if you don't. But once you do that, you're done with it. It's not too bad, even if it is kind of bad. Alright, and now for 6-6. So now here we are at 6-6 Crumble Canyon. I don't remember very, very much about this level. The name is familiar, but yeah, I'll do what I can to help out here. Okay, now I'm remembering. Yeah, this, like I said before, is very true to its name. Not very hard. You just gotta watch what you're doing and be careful, which isn't too bad. Like, watch when it starts to crumble. Don't let yourself fall to your death, and time your jumps carefully. Really simple. Like, you can see here how you jump at like the end every time. Just gotta be quick and not fall. This level kind of makes you test your reflexes. And that K, you gotta be real careful because you gotta kind of jump back up after you collect it. So if you're going for Kong letters, watch out there. Here, just jump and keep going. Don't let yourself fall. Be careful. You should be able to get through that pretty easy. Keep going and see this start to fall. Just move. There's your O right there, so if you want to just get it, keep going. It's not really out of the way. There's not much to say about that O. You might want to wait a little bit here, and you need to get this up high enough. I'd say roll jump is probably appropriate there. Now go down, but be very, very careful. And then you're about to go back to the chase segment in a little bit. Not right away, but okay, here you just need to throw that barrel and kill those guys, yeah. This is a series of jumps, so watch what you're doing. Don't get hit. It's not very tough. Okay, same thing here basically, so be careful. Sorry if I'm a little bit quiet. My nose is bothering me kind of right now, so not feeling amazing. But I'm still trying to do as much as I can. Okay, now you're in the chase. I was a little bit early to say the chase started before, but yeah. So keep yourself ahead of this boulder at all times. Be very, very careful. You do have to slow down at some points. You're going for like Kong letters or puzzle pieces, but you shouldn't have to slow down too much. Just be careful. Basically, take your time. At that end, I'd say roll jump like that if you want it, because otherwise you may not collect it. Here, just keep going. Be careful. And keep moving, no matter what. Just don't let that boulder catch up to you. Keep going. You can get that puzzle piece if you pause for just a second. Don't pause very long. Same with the G, you need to be careful there. There's a puzzle piece down here that I bothered to collect, so just go down and keep jumping until let yourself fall if you want it. Shoot up, and then you're at the end of the level. Not want to get the oil lot first, obviously. Now there's 2 more. So next up is 6-4. This level is honestly one of the most annoying, unfun levels in mirror mode, and I really wasn't certain about that, but I think it can say safely it is. It's not the worst, I'd say, but still pretty up there. Like, this level sucks. Basically, the idea here is there are boulders like all throughout the level, and you probably know this level already if you're watching this, but you gotta have really tight timing and be careful not to get hit by boulders. So yeah, this entire level is just taking your time and when you need to and rushing when you need to, and it's like, oh god, this level just sucks. Like, you need to have your timing done perfectly. So here, just watch what you're doing. Don't go in the boulders are falling. Be careful. You're jumping. Don't let that little dinosaur thing there hit you, because he can extend his neck to try and cut you off. So be careful around him. Can get you killed by those spikes by cutting you off too if you're not careful. I grabbed that DK barrel. It wasn't necessary, but it did help some, I think, so it's useful. Use it for killing an enemy, really. Jump over the spikes. Basically, not a lot to say right now. Just watch your timing, jump when you know you're safe. Here, just go and you know you're good. Try to get rid of that little skeleton dinosaur and dinosaur skeleton guy. Say bounce off that little dinosaur there though who extends his neck, because that can be helpful. Then jump. Wait for when you know you're safe and then go again. Here, just jump when you're clear and then keep going. There's a jump pretty soon after this where you gotta be really careful, which looks similar. It's not here. This one's easy. Just don't get hit by the one in the midair. Don't get hit by any of the ones coming either. That's pretty easy. Then watch the pattern. When you know the pattern, jump and go for it on these planks of wood. Now, keep going. And then when you see there's like a gap and you know you can get through, go. Just don't be and quick to judge, because you may end up getting killed. You need to make sure you know the pattern thoroughly. There's your N. Pretty easy to collect. Then when that little spike falls out of the way, just go over there and smack the rock and get by. Keep going here. You don't have to slow down any. At this point, you want to wait a little bit. You'll see the boulder about to come, and you don't want to go like too slow, but you need to get on there. It will be close to hitting you, but if you move, you won't get hit. And then there'll be a gap with those huge boulders just rolling in. It doesn't look like there would be, but there's your gap. Here, be patient, duck down these holes. When you know you have enough time to get in, just quickly run to that hole and then duck in there and try to react fast. You don't want to get killed here, and if you're slow, you might, so yeah. A lot of the rest of this level is the same thing, so keep going. Here, same thing, basically. Wait. No, you've got a safe spot to go through. You should be able to. Usually it's like 2 boulders and that's free, I think. I rolled to get in that hole quickly. It's not necessarily something you have to do, but it helps. Bounce off this dinosaur, get your G, and then this is the hard part. You gotta wait. You You gotta go through really slowly, but you can't go too slow, and you need to get right in the middle of these two giant boulders and not get hit. That is so easy to misjudge the timing and get killed on, so be careful. Here, you gotta duck in this hole. You don't have to when you're playing with Diddy because, well, you're fast enough. Here, you're not, so you know the rock's not gonna catch you, then you can go through. Don't go earlier than that, or you may get crushed. And now for the last level I did in this, which is 6-5. So this level is pretty simple. I don't think I actually knew where the Rambi in this level was before, and I looked for it. So this is 6-5 Precarious Plateau, so it's not very challenging. It's pretty easy. Basically, you gotta move fast in this level. That's like the big draw of this level. So, I didn't know about this before, but you can see here, there's this Tiki, jump off him, and there's the Rambi there, and you can jump up and get him, and there you go. This makes this level a lot easier. So here, if you have him, you can just sit here and wait and kill these little boulders one by one, or not really kill, but crush, and then keep moving. Rambi makes this a lot easier, so I'd recommend it. If you don't want him, then whatever, you can choose not to get him. I would say get him just to make it easier. Like, I don't know why you'd want to make mirror mode any harder than it actually is, so keep moving, and go take your time if you need to, if you don't have Rambi, obviously. There's something down there with the Rambi, I think it's a puzzle piece or a bonus minigame. I didn't bother to investigate because I just wanted to beat the level and get the Kong letters, so yeah. Shoot yourself out of the barrel, then rush and keep going where this little platform breaks. Grab the O, so like rush, but be careful. It's not too hard. Then jump from platform to platform, but take your time here. This isn't the part where you need to rush. This is the part where it's okay to be slow. Shoot out. There, simple. Then jump on this quickly, get the end by jumping again, and then jump off before it breaks on that platform. This one, you get timing so you can be okay. Okay, now here you gotta go fast. You gotta keep moving the entire time, so everything's snapping and breaking, so be careful. Jump off these Tikis when you need to. Jump off these platforms too. For this, that G is hard, so be careful and make sure you land on that Tiki when you're getting on that platform, and then bounce to get the G. You might miss it, and if you do, you may not be able to get the G. There's a little bonus you got, Rambi, at the end. I just decided to go collect it. I don't know why I did it, but I killed a lot of these little wooden things at the end here. You don't have to, and you can't if you don't have Rambi, honestly, so it's up to you if you want to bother doing it. I just went ahead and did it and kept moving. It's not very hard here. This part's pretty much home free. If you don't have Rambi, just judge the patterns and go and you know you're safe. And that's pretty much all there is to this video. Beat all those levels in World 6. I'm not quite done with it. There's a few more, but yeah, those are all the levels I did in this video, and I hope you guys enjoyed watching. Next part, I'll be covering the rest of World 6 and maybe World 5. I don't remember what I did, but thanks for watching, guys. Bye.